Mark Consuelos has always been the image of composure. Whether he's walking hand in hand with Kelly Ripa on a red carpet, lighting up morning television with his charm, or speaking passionately about family, Mark rarely shows cracks in the armor. But recently, something shifted. During a quiet, unexpected moment in a recent interview, Mark's tone changed. The polished, confident presence viewers were used to seeing gave way to something far more vulnerable, something deeply human. And suddenly, people realized they were witnessing a side of Mark Consuelos that had rarely ever been seen publicly. He paused, looked down, and admitted that there has been far more happening in his life than he's ever allowed the world to know. This wasn't the rehearsed, media-trained Mark fans thought they knew. This was a man on the brink of honesty. Honesty he had been holding inside for years. For decades, the public has viewed Mark and Kelly as the definition of a modern fairy tale, a long-lasting marriage in Hollywood, beautiful children, successful careers, a partnership that looked effortless from the outside. They were the couple fans pointed to and said, "See, it's possible to have it all." But Mark finally confessed that the pressure to maintain that image has taken a toll. He revealed that despite how glamorous everything looks from the outside, he often struggles with balancing the intense expectations placed on him. The pressure of being a devoted father, a supportive husband, a consistent television figure, all while carrying the weight of public scrutiny. It created a heaviness he admits he never anticipated. For the very first time, Mark acknowledged that even he, with his charisma, confidence, and decades of experience, sometimes feels overwhelmed by the standards people place on him. Then came the moment no one expected. Mark admitted that he has been quietly carrying emotional exhaustion for years. Sleepless nights, moments of feeling disconnected from himself, and a recurring fear. A fear of failing the people he loves most. Fans watching the interview said they had to pause and replay his words, stunned to hear a man they viewed as unbreakable speak with such transparent vulnerability. Mark went on to explain that the responsibilities of being a husband, a father, and a public figure have weighed on him more than he ever allowed himself to admit. At one point, he said he sometimes feels like he's running out of space to breathe, a phrase that instantly went viral. Social media exploded with reactions from fans who were shocked to see a man often seen as effortlessly strong admit to such human fears. Naturally, his honesty sparked questions about how this emotional weight had affected his marriage. Mark made it clear, crystal clear, that he loves Kelly deeply. He admires her intelligence, her energy, her humor, and the strength she's shown throughout their marriage. But he admitted something that surprised everyone. The couple has faced challenges, not because of a lack of love, but because of the overwhelming demands of their careers and public lives. He confessed that he's had moments of fear of disappointing Kelly, fear of not being emotionally present enough, fear of losing himself in the non-stop chaos that comes with being one half of a beloved public duo. Yet his honesty about these fears only highlighted the strength of their bond. Mark emphasized that being able to talk openly with Kelly has been his anchor, even during the moments when he felt most overwhelmed. That raw admission made fans appreciate their relationship in a new way. Instead of seeing them as an untouchable Hollywood fantasy, people saw them as real, vulnerable, human. Once the interview aired, the entertainment industry responded quickly. Hollywood reporters, fellow actors, and even close friends praised Mark for being brave enough to speak openly about emotional pressure, something many public figures avoid. Some outlets turned the story into speculation about a marriage crisis. Others focused on celebrity mental health. But regardless of the angle, one thing became clear. Mark Consuelos' unexpected admission instantly became one of the most talked about celebrity moments of the year. As the world reacted, Mark explained why he finally decided to speak out. He said he could no longer pretend he was always strong, always confident, always composed. He wanted people to know that even those who seem to have it all together sometimes struggle in silence. His reasoning only deepened the public's respect for him. Viewers shared their own stories online, stories of feeling pressure to appear perfect, stories of emotional burnout, stories of marriages strained by busy lives. People weren't just listening to a celebrity confession, they were seeing themselves reflected in his words. After opening up, Mark hinted that he's ready for change. He wants to slow down, to spend more intentional time with Kelly and their family, to protect his peace rather than chase constant productivity. He admitted he's learning to set boundaries, something he wishes he had mastered earlier. He ended the interview by saying this: "Strength isn't pretending you're fine. Strength is finally telling the truth." If you're still watching at this point, thank you. And don't forget to subscribe, like, and turn on notifications so you never miss emotional, inspiring stories just like this one.